NBA fans, welcome back to my channel. Jordan versus LeBron. Woo! Okay, people. I want to thank all my subscribers. If you're new to my channel, subscribe, like, comment, drop the Cash App, hit the bell so you get notifications. And like I said, nobody's out there bringing you these stats visually like me. It's all good, baby. And we're going to get into LeBron being the biggest liability in NBA history. That's right. We're going to go to the finals. The NBA finals. LeBron, the biggest liability in NBA history in the finals. So the media ain't going to tell you this. So don't look for the media to tell you anything like this. We're going to get into why LeBron lost 6 finals and he was a liability to his team in all 6 losses. And a lot of people, only know about 2007, 2011, but it was way more than that. And that's the reason why he lost 6 finals. And we're not hating on LeBron. We just pull up the numbers that's in the NBA history books. I done heard it over and over again on my channel. I'm a LeBron hater and all this stuff. And I'm going to tell you a story right now so we can go ahead and get this out of the way. When LeBron came into the league, I followed LeBron and I liked LeBron all the way up until 2016 when he ran his mouth. Okay, and said he was the greatest of all time. That bugged me. I always thought he was a good player, but he choked, and that it was just the Patrick Mahomes thing is getting that way too. I like Patrick Mahomes, but no way, I don't think he's better than Brady. If you go back and watch my video that I made about this, that Mahomes will never be the GOAT over Brady until he's able to do those things in that video, which Tom Brady holds about about 100 quarterback records in the regular season, playoffs, and Super Bowl. So go watch that video. But like I said, I follow LeBron. I saw his first shot, man. I was there. His first NBA shot from the baseline. He hit that shot, and I was like, whoa. You know what I'm saying? I was like, oh, this dude, he about it. You know what I'm saying? So I was all about LeBron, but when he disrespected Michael Jordan, I couldn't take that because I grew up in Chicago, watching, all those Chicago games, watching Jordan in the late 80s, all through the 90s. Um, I no, I there's nobody will never be like Michael Jordan, okay? And this is what happened. You know what I'm saying? We couldn't appreciate LeBron for what he was, or him as a player. And they're getting like this with all these NBA players now. The game can't speak for them. It has to be like some charade, some entertainment, just a whole bunch of nonsense, a circus, instead of letting the league and the players speak for themselves by their play on the court. So I don't want to get too far off a subject, but when that I never even knew like people really was dissing Michael Jordan like that. I just couldn't even believe it till I started getting into these groups, and then when I started getting into these groups, I was like, wow. I was like, man, what the hell? Because Michael Jordan fans never dissed LeBron. It was always LeBron fans dissing Michael Jordan fans, or dissing Jordan. So I said, man, I gotta start making my own memes and making my own stuff. And when I first started, I was just getting talked about, man. Them some sorry ass memes, them this and that. And before you know it, man, I became one of the best. Because I did research, and what I found was I didn't know Jordan was actually that great. When I went back and looked at the stats, because we never looked at stats, we always looked at wins and losses. We knew he was great on the court, just but I didn't know how great he really was till I started digging into this whole thing, this Jordan versus LeBron. And I didn't know how bad LeBron actually was until I started digging into his stats, his career or whatever like that. And whoa, I wish I wish I never did it because wow, I can't even believe this guy is in the top 10. So let's go ahead and get into this. Liability. A person or thing whose presence or behavior is likely to cause embarrassment or put one at a disadvantage. So let's go over some words that has to deal with liability that's in the dictionary. Hindrance, incumbents, burden, handicap, nuisance, inconvenience, obstacle, impediment, drawback, drag, disadvantage, weakness, shortcoming, problem, weak, spot point, milestone around one's neck, stumbling, block, cross to bear, or it just says cross to, albatross, Achilles heel, minus, fly in the ointment, encumber. And when I read this back to you, you're going to see why LeBron was a liability to his team in 6 finals losses. So let's go. Let's get into 2007. He shot 35% from the floor, 20% from three, 60% from the line. Free throw, 5.8 turnovers per game. What? Wow. And this guy only came out on a -4. Woo! He's so lucky. 2011, 47% from the floor, 32% from three, 60% from the free throw, 4 turnovers per game, and was a minus 36. Yeah, minus 36 for the series in 2011 NBA Finals. So let's go to 2014. Look, I couldn't find too much. I gotta laugh on this. I couldn't even find too much bad stuff on him. But this guy was a minus 47 for the series. And I couldn't even really find nothing, which means his team was doing, even though, his free throw percentage, his field goal percentage, all this stuff, 3-point percentage was good. He was still a minus 47, which means either he was stat padding, and some people said he was in them 2014 finals where they got blown out the floor. So either he was stat padding, or stat padding at the end of games, because it says he was a minus 47. Wow, for the series. I mean, so they was just better without him on the floor. That's pretty much what they're saying. 2015 finals, and a lot of people don't know about this. And I got a video coming up on this. This guy, look, 39% from the field, 31% from three, 68% free throw percentage, 3.5 turnovers, and was a minus 25 for the series. Okay. So he let what's this guy's name? The guy that won Iguodala, Andre Iguodala, shut LeBron down. Now, you go back and you look at his stats. Oh, yeah, 35 a game and all this stuff. No, bro, he got shut down. Look what he had to average just to get that 35. 39% from the field, 31% from three, 68% from the line. Wow. So, 2017, this was JR's fault, right? Or was that? Was that year? I forget which year was JR. So I think it was 18. Kyrie was still on the team. 2017, 56% from the field, 38% from the line, 64% from the free throw, 4.2 turnovers per game, and was a minus 7. I'm trying to tell you, when you get to these turnovers per game and you up in like 3.5 and higher, and 69%, under 70% for free throw shooting, You just a burden on your team. You a liability to your team. It don't matter how many dunks and layups you do, and you shooting awful from the three. And the thing about this guy is he shoots so many threes. If you saw my other videos, he don't take he don't take no for an answer. Okay, you're not a good 3-point shooter. Jordan didn't even try to be a good 3-point shooter. But when he tried to, he was pretty decent. But he was like, okay, I'm not gonna, go out of my way to shoot these threes. This ain't part of my game. But LeBron, he's not a good 3-point shooter, and he will still average like 5 to 7 a game in these finals. And just you see where he's shooting 30%, 20%. This stuff like this. It's like, what are you doing, dude? So we go to 2018, and you would think 53% from the field, 33% from three, which he probably shot about 6, 7 a game. I mean, and this has to do with him not having a mid-range game. It's either dunking, layup, or that's it. Or he's trying to shoot some threes. And that's why Michael Jordan has a higher 3-point average than LeBron in the finals. 84% from the line, which ain't bad. But look at this. 5 turnovers a game. It was a minus 60 for the series. How could you be a minus 60 for the series when you got swept? You only played 4 games. And this is what I mean right here. This guy cannot be in no class with Bird, Magic, Kareem, Jordan, not even Bill Russell. So when we look at the overall picture about this, and we'll have another video coming up, this guy altogether is a minus 86 in the NBA Finals total. We'll have a video on that total. Not Jordan, not Curry, not Duncan. Like I say, Kobe. None of these guys is a minus in the NBA Finals. Jordan, Kobe, Curry, Duncan. All these guys were a plus, and some of them were like in the hundreds. Jordan didn't make the hundreds because they didn't start counting until '97. But we know he would he would no doubtedly be the highest. So yeah, this guy LeBron is a liability. For him to even be in the GOAT conversation is a joke. He has stole a lot of money off his fans throughout the years from the media line. That's why he started Clutch Sports, and he put it under some other guy's name, Chris Paul, whatever the hell his name is, something Paul, Rich Paul, just a puppet. So this is what Unclutch Sports is for, anyways, to pay people off to lie. It don't matter if it's ESPN, Fox, whatever. He's paying people off to lie. Gilbert Arenas. This guy is a liability. So tell me what you think.